Howdy, Supreme Family Garden here, and today, guys, we are going to talk about our nectarine trees. Follow me over here, guys. This is actually the first year that we've actually grown these nectarine trees, because I really wasn't aware that they would grow here in Central Florida, and then I actually, well, my wife and I, we found one that's actually it's a low chill. I think this particular variety only takes 200 to 300 chill hours, which is actually perfect for us to grow this down here in Central Florida. And this particular variety here, guys, is going to be the Sundollar nectarine tree. Okay. Now, what we did was we actually bought this tree in a 15-gallon pot, and because I don't really like to wait so many years to get the fruit, but I'm sure 7 gallons should be sufficient as well. And now, how we actually planted this, guys, is we didn't add compost in the hole directly. We did put it, after we planted it, we dug this hole probably about 3 foot by 3 foot. Okay, probably a foot, maybe about 2 feet deep. Okay, and then we added compost on the outer perimeter of this tree. Now this one here actually only has a few fruit, because what happened, we got one last frost down here, and it zapped probably like 80% of the ones on this particular tree off. So right here, she has one, and but she's very healthy. And down low, just from me putting compost, I still, in another video, the corn, look how it's growing. And I didn't plant this, guys. This is just from some compost that's actually emerging. All right, now over here, I'm going to show you this other Sundollar nectarine tree, okay? I hope you guys are having a beautiful, beautiful day, because I am. Today is like 74 degrees down here in Central Florida. So I'm loving every minute of it. Been working out here in the yard. Now right here, guys, this particular tree is another Sundollar nectarine. Okay, and if you notice the spacing, they're probably about 50, I want to say about 50 feet away from one another. Okay, now she's doing a little bit better fruit production wise than the other one. Okay, and again, this is another 15-gallon Sundollar nectarine. Now remember, in a previous video when we first bought this, we actually actually I put some compost down here, and inside of the compost was actually cantaloupe. Now I want you to look. My lazy butt, I was supposed to come and thin these out and actually move them. Now look at what I got. So what I'm gonna do, I mean, they're all blossoming very nice, and I was at my local Lowe's, and I actually bought some Job's organic fruit and citrus fertilizer. So what I did, I actually added just a half a cup around these trees. Okay, probably about, you know, it's pretty far out, because I want to encourage more growth out here, so my tree grows up nice and strong. All right, but again, this one only has about 4 or 5 fruit, and I don't think there's another one back here, but we do have another one this here away. So now, guys, just follow me this way, and we're going to show you this one. Now this one I've had a little over a year, and it's actually I'm actually amazed at the growth and productivity of this particular tree. Okay, and it is another Sundollar tree. Now watch this, guys. Okay, we have one here. Now these limbs here, if I had my pruners, I would just snip this baby off. And I don't really want this tree to actually grow so tall. So what I'm gonna do after I harvest the fruit, I'm gonna whack it in half, and I want it to encourage it to grow more wide instead of tall. Okay. I mean, look at here, guys. Something's been bothering with that one. But this one is not doing bad at all. There's probably about 15 on this particular tree. So guys, living in warm climates, the Sunglo Nectarine tree does very, very well in zones 9A and 9B, okay? Here you can see where some of them, again, when we got that last freeze, it hurt a lot of my infant fruits, okay? And this is how you can tell the difference from your nectarine. See, like the peaches have the fur, and this is smooth, almost looks like an apple. See here, this is little ones that the cold had hit, because this one here actually had about 100 on it, but that last freeze, it set us back a little bit. But if you can see, I planted this. This tree is probably like a year and a half old, but now next to this loquat, I'm gonna actually cut this thing down tremendously because it's growing out of control, okay? Honey, if you can show them the loquat a little bit here. Now guys, if you can see here, see how these are starting to shrivel up like a prune? Now to me, when they're dark orange, that's the way I like them. I'm gonna eat a few of them now. Okay, we also have one more. Watch your step, hon, okay? This is one we planted this year, our first Sunglo tree. And remember guys, I was showing you because my land is elevated and it slopes this way. So I always build this area a little bit lower. This is, not sure what in the world was growing in this compost, but this tree is doing fantastic, you know, for being out here, full sun. I did use some EB stone, because not EB stone, that Job's organic. I put a half a cup around this. I try to stay with just the my own compost around it, but I got it on sale for like $2 a bag, so I figured, oh well. And guys, I'm really noticing that using this mulch around my fruit trees, it's actually like giving me fruit and growth, and the health benefits of my fruit trees this year, since I've actually been using the mulch, has been far better than ever before, okay? Because again, where we live here in Central Florida, it's all sand, okay? So it's been helping me a lot. I mean, a lot. I mean, guys, look at this. Now, some people say you pick the fruit off the first year to encourage growth. Guys, I don't know, you know, some people say we're coming to the end of days. So I'm figuring, well, if mine gets loaded, I'm gonna eat, because if next year I'm not here, I'll go up with God and I'll be good and full. But here, let me show them these here. See, this is something I should have thinned, but they're holding on pretty good. And again, guys, this is a Sunglo Nectarine tree. And there was some. And all right, guys, this is again my Sunglo Nectarine tree grown here in Central Florida. So if anyone who's interested in purchasing nectarine trees, your Sunglo is definitely good bang for the buck, okay? If you can get a good deal on it, but they do very, very well here. See, I'm gonna show you the soil around this tree. And other than that, Job's organic that I actually just administered around this tree, the only thing I've been using is compost. And if you notice, most of my compost is probably, here's the base of my tree, and this is probably 1, 2, 3, 4. This is about 5 foot. I stay on the outer part, because what you want to do, guys, is encourage those roots to run. You don't want to put everything so close, because again, it's going to be happy right there. And now you're not going to have that strong, manly tree. You want your tree to be strong, you know, and good looking, handsome, all of that good stuff, right, baby? So you want to definitely put it on the outside, okay? And again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Those of you who are new to my channel, thank you so very much for watching. May God bless each and every one of you. Happy Easter to everyone. May God bless better yards and better gardens. Thank you.